Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, I want to have a little bit of a chat about a couple of products which have gone and been spotted, well, over at BJ's. Now, these are new products, except they're not new products, not really at all new products. They are, in fact, old products, or new products made of old stuff. It gets kind of confusing kind of quickly. But what we've got here, now they've got them listed as the Trainer's Legendary Battle Deck. And there are basically two versions of these. There is a Lugia version and there is a Hoho version. And essentially what you get here are 6 booster packs and a Legendary Battle Deck. Except these Legendary Battle Decks are actually really kind of cool. So if we start off having a little bit of a look at the Hoho one, the Hoho Legendary Battle Deck, I mean look, it comes, and you can see how old it is just from here, it comes with a couple copies of Hoho EX. Not GX, not V, EX. The one that came around in Dragons Exalted is apparently back, which is kind of cool. Does come with actually a bunch of rare cards. The other one you can see on the front of the box there is the Suicune that came around in Plasma Blast, and it's got that safeguard ability, makes it immune to Pokemon EXs, or at least damage therefrom, which is kind of cool. And it's got a whole bunch of exclusive cards. I'm looking over here on Bulbapedia, and essentially it's got non-holos of Boundaries Cross Vileplume, which is exclusive, Noble Victories Cabalion, which is exclusive, Boundaries Cross Meloetta, Flash Fire Drudigan, Breakthrough Xerneas. These are all cards that were holo before that are coming in non-holo here. It's even got a different holo version of the Dragons Exalted Hoho EX. Bulbapedia describes it as a sheen holo rather than a mirror holo. And then we've got glossy sheen holo prints, one each of Grass Energy, Fire Energy, Water Energy, Psychic Energy, Fighting Energy, Darkness Energy, Metal Energy, and Fairy Energy. So you've got a bunch of exclusive holo energies here, plus a bunch of exclusive non-holos, and a couple of Hoho EX, which aren't the easiest things to pick up nowadays. This is a really cool deck. This is the kind of thing that is honestly not particularly easy to go and pick up. I mean, these have been selling for $20, $25 on their own recently, and this is listed as a $30 set. So you're basically getting 6 booster packs pretty much for free. Now, the booster packs, I mean, you can argue about exactly how much you like them. They are Sun and Moon era booster packs, and yes, you can see there is a Crimson Invasion booster pack, and I know that Crimson Invasion is not a particularly popular set. I think that's fair to say. However, you also get yourself a couple packs of Guardians Rising. And people like Guardians Rising. Guardians Rising is a pretty popular set. You've then got Sun and Moon base coming in as well, so you know what? I don't think this is particularly terrible. Yes, you've got Crimson Invasion, no one particularly likes it, but it seems like you've got 2 Guardians Rising, 1 Sun and Moon, 1 Sword and Shield base, 1 Vivid Voltage, 1 Fates Collide. It would be weird if they'd included this image and then they weren't the 6 booster packs. Having said that, this image they've included doesn't show a Crimson Invasion, and we know there is definitely a Crimson Invasion because we can see it on the front of the Lugia box here, and we can see it on the front of the Hoho box as well, so pass, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I don't think they've got Vivid Voltage in, if I'm honest with you. These look like Sun and Moon era cards, or packs. So we know they've got Guardians Rising, we know they've got Crimson Invasion, we know they've got Sun and Moon base, and the ones at the back look like the Sun and Moon era, but honestly those 2 at the back we really can't see very much. The 4 we can see are 2 Guardians Rising, 1 Crimson Invasion, 1 Sun and Moon base. So you know what? Yeah, these seem like pretty cool products. These seem like the kind of things that are worth getting a little bit excited about. And I know that these are out-of-date products in terms of the booster packs and in terms of the legendary battle decks, and feel free to be terribly upset about that, But you don't have to go and actually pick this up, ladies and gentlemen. You will be fine. Obviously, this is the kind of product that probably won't stay in stock terribly long, so I'll pop the link in the description, and if you want to go and pick one of these up, do feel free to do so. Now, I've told you about the Hoho Legendary Battle Deck. It's one of these that's got just lots and lots of different cards in. I mean, in terms of good cards, we've got Battle Compressor in there, we've got Bianca, we've got Lysander, we've got N, we've got Pokemon Communication. There's a lot of good cards in there, albeit as kind of like 1 and 2 ofs, and we're talking like expanded format here, yeah? We're not talking about the standard format. We are well and expanded, but you know what? That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's fine. I mean, these things haven't been in stock for a while. They're old products. If you don't want the old cards, you're probably not going to be too into it, honestly. Now, in terms of the Lugia deck, we do know that you get 2 Lugia EX, and then the other one you see on the front there, the other kind of, well, I suppose we would say featured Pokemon there, seems to be a Blissey. And that is the Blissey from Dark Explorers that once during your turn lets you flip a coin, and if heads, heal 30 from your active Pokemon. Again, we are talking about an old Blissey here. Now, I'm afraid I don't have in front of me a list of all of the exclusive cards and things of that nature in the set. Bulbapedia, I could not find a listing, and they were so helpful with the old ones. I apologise. But it is a ready-to-play 60-card deck. You do get 2 Pokemon EX. You do get 8 foil basic energy cards. And we do know that they are 8 psychic foil. It says that on the back of the box. And again, we've got lots of cool cards. There's quite a lot of different things going on. We've got Dimension Valley, which is a very cool card for the expanded format. Again, we've got Bianca coming in here. We've again got Lysander and N and Pokemon Communication. These are good cards that still see a huge amount of play in the expanded format. And I love these. Like, these are the kind of products, if I could go and find these for 30 quid down the road, I absolutely would. The thing is, even Crimson Invasion, right? Crimson Invasion, it's a set that people don't say very nice things about. It is one of the least hyped sets we've seen in a while, I think would be the polite way of putting it. People aren't huge fans of Crimson Invasion, I think is a very fair statement. So ignore them. Because you know what? Back in the day, Skyridge was that set. Skyridge was a set that everybody hated. Nobody wanted Skyridge. And Skyridge has become one of the very best sets in terms of collectability. And look, I am not, and let's be super clear here, I want to be very clear, I am in no way, shape or form saying Crimson Invasion is the new Skyridge. I am not saying that. What I am saying is, you cannot really judge how we're going to see these 10 years down the line. Call of Legends was another set that you were struggling to give away. Back when it came out, people were furious about the fact this was given out as prizes. One of my favourite little Call of Legends facts, try asking people how long Call of Legends was the most recent set. I have heard people tell me on multiple occasions how Call of Legends, there was a bigger gap between that and the next set than usual. There actually wasn't. It just feels like there was because people hated Call of Legends so much at the time. And now Call of Legends is one of the most popular and sought-after classic sets. If everybody hates Crimson Invasion and nobody collects it, it will be a set down the line that is really hard to get hold of because no one collected it, and it will become that cool retro set. I'm not saying it will. Let's be super clear. I'm not saying it will, but I am saying that it is always the ignored sets at the time that are the really sought after ones down the road. So if you don't want Crimson Invasion, chuck those packs in a drawer, see what happens in 10, 15 years time. Maybe you don't like the packs, maybe you don't like the legendary battle decks. Well, if that's the case, don't pick them up. Because the fact of the matter is, you get yourself a really cool legendary battle deck with some exclusive non-foils, definitely in the Hoho, I believe in the Lugia, and a bunch of Holo Energy, and you get yourself a couple of EXs, and you get yourself 6 booster packs. When you bear in mind these legendary battle decks go for $20, $25 on eBay, and you're paying $30 for this set, this seems like a really cool set. Although, like I've said, if you don't like the look of it, don't pick it up. Simple. But this is the part of the video where I would like to know if you do like the look of it. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.